On the last episode of 20 Sides, Dail vanquished the shadow-like phantom in the clock tower. Lucia gathered even more information on the star charts, specifically their depiction of the night sky at the broken circle. The adventurers then made their way to Dail's halfling home to rest up before venturing back out. And now, episode 4 of The Nexus. Welcome to 20 Sides, a fast-paced, story-driven, actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Now, Campaign 2, The Nexus.
Do you guys want to see my room?
Well, if you just take a rest, I think we can. It's starting to get a little dark out, peeking out the window. So, yeah, if you just get that little rest in, get your legs back underneath you, and then we'll be on our way.
What about Holden? He's outside. Does he need to rest?
Yeah, he's
Holden?
Yeah, it's fine. He's fine.
Holden is here?
Everything's fine.
Dail?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me Holden was here.
Well,
Why is Holden here?
he's not really here. He's outside.
But why is he outside? Is he trying to steal from us again?
No, I think he has turned over a new leaf. He is helping too.
Has he turned over a new thistle?
He got us some ivy. I empty my pockets.
Where did he get this ivy?
We got it from the mayor. I asked first, and he said no. I could literally only take 2 leaves, and then Holden took 2 handfuls.
He's going to get us in trouble with the mayor.
It'll be fine.
Holden is outside in his trance, his elven trance, because he knows he took some
damage.
He took some damage, so he's gonna.
Well,
I
I'm
was
going to keep
gonna
an
say
eye on
he took some
Holden.
Oh, I took a thistle.
Yeah. I'm going to keep an eye on Holden outside then. You be careful around him, Dail.
I will.
You know he's been in trouble a few times around here.
It's like Romeo and Juliet.
Oh.
All right. So y'all spend an hour, both Dail and Holden rest up. They have healed all the way back up. It is about 5:15. What do you want to do? Where you want to go? The mayor did tell you about the missing fisherman. You still have opportunities to talk to other folks if you want to do that as well, or you can go to the Broken Circle.
How long would it take to get to the Broken Circle?
It's about a 30-minute walk.
Is it dark out yet?
No, not yet.
What about the fisherman?
Yeah, so maybe we'll do
How
fishermen
far
till-
away is that?
Not far. It's like
within
in town.
Maybe we go talk
Right.
to them first, and then go to the circle when it's dark enough.
All right, guys. Still got a couple of hours, looks like, till darkness. So how about we talk to that fisherman? See if any correlation there. I mean, we already got some links to the stones. So maybe this is another missing piece of the puzzle.
I do know Fenner's family is not happy about any of this. And I don't know them very well, but I've heard
How about you,
there's
Dail?
grumblings.
Have you ever talked to Fenner and or Thorn?
Maybe in passing, or at the market, but I don't know them
I just
super
feel like it would
well.
come better from one of the locals if one of you two or both of you were to talk rather than some outsider.
I mean, I could try.
I know you can. I love the attitude. So
Thank goodness for her.
drag me to a log, but
I will stand beside her, but I can't promise that my presence won't be.
Me and Lucia, we're gonna just kind of hang back.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys
We'll
are
be
taking
nearby.
notes.
Yeah, we take the notes. Don't worry about that. You know how to write?
Yeah, a little bit.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So we'll just follow you. I assume you know whereabout.
Yeah, I feel
Maybe.
like they'd be down at the dock.
Best place for
Certainly,
a fisherman.
Yeah.
All right. See. Lucia's not the only brains here, huh?
That's what I said. That's what I said in the beginning.
So y'all are making your way to the docks, walking upon the cobblestone paths of Glen. You eventually get to the Riverside docks. And again, this is not a river. It is like a big creek. There are 3 boats. As you're walking up, you see 3 boats. None of them are sailboats. None of them are big at all. They could all fit 5 or 6, maybe 7 people in them. You see a couple of figures look like they're kind of cleaning the docks. They've got these big brushes that they're got water on, and they're just scrubbing the docks. One individual sitting at the edge of the dock. His feet are just dangling. Other than that, you don't see anybody else.
So I'm gonna just walk down there. Then I'm gonna walk down, and I see Thorn, and I would imagine that again we've seen each other in passing and whatever. And I'm just going to go down to him and say, Thorn, I just want to express that I'm sorry to hear of your brother. And I know that you all are, looking and trying to figure out what happened. Have you come across anything or know of anything?
He turns up and looks at you, and you can tell he hasn't shaven in a few days. He's got a little 5 o'clock shadow
That's
going.
cute.
He's got a little salt and pepper in his 5 o'clock shadow. His hair is really dark black. Doesn't look like he slept well. Looks a little sleepy. And he turns to you and he says, "I really appreciate that. No, we have no information. I swear to you though, Talia said some man came in looking for someone in some man. I don't remember his name. Said he was from Green Shade. People have said they saw Fenner talking to this man on the outskirts of the woods the night of his disappearance, but I don't believe it because I was with Fenner that night. And so I think these are rumors, and I don't appreciate the rumors being spread like this."
Do they know where that man was from or why he was here in town? Or who exactly he was looking for?
I don't really know. Talia may know more. Apparently he visited the tavern a few times while he was here, but that's about it. I don't.
And Fenner didn't leave a note or any kind of thought of where he might go if he was to leave on his own accord, or?
Not that I know of.
And you were with him that night?
Yes.
The entire night?
But I mean,
He never left. There was never any possible chance he could have been talking to this man.
After we went to bed, but
What time was that?
a little after the sun went down,
Well, what time was that?
8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock rock,
Wait,
I
okay.
have been tasked by the mayor I know this seems preposterous, I understand, but it's true. I have some other people behind here. You'd probably know of Dail.
Of course.
We're working with
Hello, Dail.
Dail.
Hi.
And we are kind of looking into several things. The clock tower that rang.
You're
a few
looking
nights
into the
ago.
clock tower.
We're looking into the clock tower, and we have found a few things that seem out of the realm of normal possibilities there.
Like what?
I don't know that we're quite ready to share, but we think there might be some ties to maybe your brother, or there might be some ties to some other things. So we're looking into everything, and we'll keep you updated as we come across new information. Probably go speak to Talia next to see if there's any other information we can get from her.
Turning over a new leaf?
A new thistle, some may say, but yes.
Ew, don't say that. Okay, wait a second. So Talia saw a man from talking to Fenner, and where did they say he was from?
Green Shade.
Talia, who is the tavern, one of the barkeeps, or she's the owner of the Lanterns Rest Inn and Tavern. Y'all would know her name. There was a man that had come in there several times, who was looking for a man that was from Green Shade.
Do we know anything about Green Shade?
It's
a nearby town?
Yeah, it's a nearby town. So there are other rumors that this man or this stranger that was in town was seen talking to Fenner the night he disappeared.
So that didn't come from Talia. That was just other rumors.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. As y'all are talking to Thorn, one of the guys that's cleaning kind of gets closer, and he says, "Hey, Thorn, they're not messing with you at all, are they?"
Calm down.
Dail?
Yeah.
What are you doing down on the docks?
I am trying to solve a mystery. And I think that Thorn killed Fenner because they were with each other all night that he went missing.
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't.
And I got stabbed by a shadow.
You got stabbed by a shadow?
I love
Well, that
Dail.
part might be true, but we're just here to try to. I know it's
In Glen.
In Glen, it just right now.
In the
Dail
clock
was
tower.
stabbed by a shadow in the clock tower.
Yeah.
What were you
this
doing
is
in the
going
clock
south
tower?
again.
You're not supposed to go
Yeah,
in there,
don't-
Dail.
I think
Dail.
they're giving
Don't
away
tell
your
my mom.
story.
Don't tell my
we're-
mom.
No, wait, Look, we
do
are.
believe
She's
you
already
should
actually
stop
told her
them.
mother that. But let's right now.
Wait a minute. A week ago, Dail and I were playing circles,
Oh, dear.
Oh, God, here we
and
go.
now you were killing people in a clock tower.
Yeah, well, it was a shadow. It wasn't a person.
You're killing a shadow.
Yeah.
She killed it. It's gone.
Dale.
Wait a minute,
Dale.
Dawn.
Dale.
You think the shadow killed your brother?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to
we
figure
don't.
out.
No, we don't. We think the shadows. There are no shadows.
But I
it
went shing, shing.
yeah.
What kind of fish are in here?
We will talk
This
to
tiny
you
little
all.
Catfish.
creek here.
We will
Oh,
talk to you all
catfish.
later.
There's
we
no
are.
catfish in
We're
the-
going to go see Talia
Yeah.
because we're trying to find Fenner. That is all that's happening. We are trying to find Fenner. Nothing else.
Okay.
Dale is joking. That was a joke from Dale.
Dail, be careful. Okay.
You know I always am.
All right.
Mom would kill me.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. She'd kill me if you died. And he takes off brushing the docks some more.
I think we better get out of here before Dale decides to spill more beans.
So did that not go well? What happened down there?
I think
it's fine.
we've got. We need to go speak to Talia. She
Okay,
is
who's
the owner of the inn. It is the Rest Inn and Tavern.
Dale seemed like you were kind of sharing your story again.
Well, I sometimes just can't help it.
Sure.
I
but
get
you can.
sometimes I get really excited. I just overshare.
So, look, I know you want to be truthful. I know you don't. You're
Yeah.
not the lying type. You're very wholesome. And that's great. Love that quality about you. But perhaps it might impede in our investigation if now these two want to go check out the watch or the clock tower, and now they want to go look at the
that's
circle,
true, that's
right?
true.
So
Okay, yeah, fair
it's
point, fair
just-
point.
We don't want anyone else at the circle.
Right,
Oh,
so
okay.
We
this is-
cannot have
Fair
all
point,
of these
fair
people
point.
walking around, stomping around, disturbing anything that we could find.
So for
yeah,
that
that's
reason,
a
it's
good
not
point.
really,
Okay.
you're not lying.
Did I
you're
say
not-
something about the circles?
I don't think so. He's just
Okay.
really caught up about the connection, and now we
Right,
know
there's-
there's a connection,
there
and so
is.
you don't have to
Well, I'm just
keep
saying.
bringing it up. We understand
Okay,
it.
What
yeah,
they are trying to say is
sure.
learn to omit.
Okay.
Exactly. Omit. So just from now on, if it doesn't have to do with the conversation, don't just throw it out there.
Okay. I can try. That's all I can do is my best.
That's all we ever
Okay.
ask. That's all we ever ask. Okay, Talia, you said?
Yep.
Yes.
And she's going to tell us more about...
Although to be fair to Dale, she's known him for a very, very long time, and so it doesn't make
Sure,
you know.
I don't want to create bad habits that carry
Sure,
forward
sure.
to worse decisions later.
Yeah.
Because I think we got a long road ahead of us, guys. I
fair
think
point,
this might
fair
be-
Wait,
point.
I thought you said 3 days. This was a 3-day. Now it's a long.
Yeah, we're
long
only on
road
day
ahead of us.
3 days.
Hey, look what's happened in the past 4 hours. So
This
3
is
days could
true.
be quite
This
a
is
long,
true. Okay.
Quite a long adventure.
Let's go.
And then who
Let's go
knows?
see Talia.
Who knows after that?
Y'all are heading to the Lantern's Rest Inn and Tavern, correct? All right, so you all make your way. Doesn't take you long to get there from the docks. It is a 2-story inn and tavern. It's one of the bigger buildings in this small, little, cute, quaint town of Glen. You go in to through its double doors. One of the only, if not the only, building in Glen with a double door entrance. You open the door. The first thing that catches your attention is there are multiple patrons already in there. There is a human man sitting by himself eating. There is a woman, she looks to be about in her mid-30s, sitting by herself also eating. There are 2, and both Dail and Holden would know Corin and Delilah Arlen. They are farmers, and they're sitting down as well. And then you all see Talia behind a bar as she's moving quickly, trying to serve people, trying to clean up, trying to do all the things that this owner would do. And she's very young. She looks to be about mid-20s. She's got brown hair. She is thinner. Her hair is pulled back in a bun, a really messy bun. She's sweating as she's running about in the tavern area.
You all go speak to Talia. I'm going to sit with Corin and Delilah for a moment.
Sure, wherever they are.
So I go sit with them.
Okay. They pull up a chair for you.
How is the farm?
Well, doing okay, I guess. How are things with you, Holden, and the family?
Well, it's been a minute since I've seen you. Last I saw you, I was helping out with chores and stuff around the farm.
Yes, we do appreciate that.
So we've been okay. We've been okay. It's day to day a lot of times, but I have a few questions.
Of course.
Have you all noticed any new people in Glen, or is there anyone that's been asking questions or anything stand out to you as strange in the recent weeks?
We did see a female come in.
Is she standing right over there? He points over to Lucia.
Yes, that is her.
Okay, yeah.
She came in a couple of days ago, I believe. Asked around a little bit about the Broken Circle.
Yes.
Other than her, I do not know of anyone. Do you know of someone? Why?
Well,
Why do you ask?
we heard of a man who came looking for another man from Greenshade, and so was not sure if you had seen that man or if you'd heard anything else. Did you hear about the clock? The clock
Of
tower?
course,
Yeah,
of course. That is the talk of the town.
Yes,
you
I
know,
know.
they say that there could be goblins on the loose.
What? Why are you
and
saying
who is
that?
they?
Yeah, who's saying that? And where are they?
Just people around town. That's what they're
Who were
saying.
people? Who? That's when I said they.
Well,
I was
I
looking for-
personally heard it from Jarek.
I don't
That's-
believe a word that man says, but
Well,
that's okay. But okay, Jarek.
He
okay.
does.
Now we're just throwing out
Okay.
names.
He does make things up often.
Okay.
But that's who told me. He said he heard it from other people. I didn't ask him who, so don't ask me, Holden.
Understood. Understood.
He said that there could be goblin mischief going on. That they climbed up to the top of the tower and at midnight they figured it out and rang the bells and then ran back off into the woods.
Seems quite preposterous, but we will see. Okay.
But there are rumors.
Well, why
Rumors.
don't if you come across anything, or the mayor has tasked me and my acquaintances there.
Tasked you, Holden?
I know it's quite a feat for me. But,
Did you do something? Are you in debt to him?
I am not, actually. I would never be in debt to that man. Didn't vote for him. But also, no, this is my comrades over there are we are checking some things out to make sure that the city is safe and that we are, Glen is still Glen. And
well,
so
I believe if you are able to solve this problem, many people will be very thankful.
well, if you hear anything or you see anything, please come find one of us and let us know.
And please let me know if it is goblins.
Okay, I will highly doubt it, but I
Sure.
will. Okay. All right.
Well, I just went to a table and waiting on a drink, and I'm looking at my paperwork.
Okay.
That's what I'm not talking to
Perfect.
anybody.
Talia is not the girl at the bar, correct?
No, she is.
Talia is
Okay.
the girl. She's not like sitting there. She's waiting.
She's the bartender.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Owner.
I'm going to go talk to her.
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
I am delightful. How are you doing, young one?
I am a halfling, so I understand the
I apologize.
It's okay, I get it quite a
apologize.
bit.
We have several halflings here.
Yes, I've met the thistle. Are they the thistles?
Thistlebluffs.
Thistlebluffs.
Yes.
Yes,
They are
yes,
great people.
They are very fine people. So actually, new here in town.
Oh, well, welcome to Glen. Let me welcome you. You know what? First round is on the house because you are a newcomer.
I appreciate it. I'll probably be back to rent a room later.
Oh, excellent.
That'll be great. But right now we're actually investigating. I know that the clock tower a couple of days ago rang out.
You
First time.
Are an
Right.
investigator.
Yes, me and my team. I've actually enlisted a few of your locals. Dail over there waving at you.
Oh,
There she
you got
is.
Dail.
Dail.
Okay.
Oh, the great helping hand. She is
She is very helpful.
very helpful, very
Sometimes
enthusiastic.
overly so.
Well, you never can get enough help around here, right?
Okay.
So that's great. Also, you might have met this young lady, Lucia, behind me here.
Yes, she rented a room a couple of nights
she's
ago.
Doing great.
She was seen talking to Fenner a couple of nights ago.
I'm sorry that. I'm sorry.
I'm kidding. I just made that up. I'm kidding.
So yeah, she's new in town, and then we've also Holden is sitting over there with a couple of the farmers.
Oh, Holden the elf. Yes.
Yes. So the four of us have taken tasks to figure out this problem, and I think we're well on our way. Yeah, hoping you can provide a couple of puzzle pieces for us.
I'll do what I can. She sets the drink in front of you.
Sure. So we just talked to Fenner's brother, Thorn.
Yes.
Okay, we're not sure if this is connected yet, but we know he's
God
missing.
rest Fenner's soul.
Okay,
If
let's not jump to
if-
conclusions.
Oh,
Why would
right,
you
right,
say
right,
that?
right.
That's the worst conclusion, so we're not going to go there yet.
Let's not go there. That is true.
Yet. I agree. But
he was mixed up in some things.
Oh, see, that could be a puzzle piece. What things are you talking about?
Well, a man came in a couple nights ago. I didn't get his name. Very shady looking.
Was he made out of shadows?
No. Hey, Dail.
Good question.
That's all I can say. That's
Don't know why that would be where we
jumped
jumped to.
Just a shadow?
No, you get a bad vibe from people sometimes.
Sure.
I don't like to judge people, but he gave me very bad vibes, and he came in and he asked for a man named Alden. He said Alden was from Green Shade.
And
was supposed to come this way. I've never met a man named Alden. I don't know a man named Alden. And to be honest, I know most of the people. I mean, just being the tavern owner,
sure.
I hear most of the rumors and I know most of the people in town. And I've never heard anyone named Alden. I know a few people from Green Shade, but not many. And he came in asking for an Alden. I have no clue. I think, you know what? I think he left. He left a coin. He left a coin here. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the coin. You may need this.
Will you grab my
Show me. The coin.
Of course I will.
Shirley
a spearmint
Temple.
water with a splash of orange.
No. The Shirley Temple on the rocks, please.
Yep. I'll get that too. She walks off. She comes back and bing, she flicks you the coin.
Show me the coin. Good catch.
You start looking at it, and the coin is a crescent moon with
Sky things.
one star half hidden behind it. And
this was left by Alden Greenshade?
No.
Is it made from
This was left by the stranger.
Is it gold?
The stranger looking for Alden Greenshade?
Yes.
Okay.
It is made, it's made of like a goldish, copperish metal.
Now, I'm going to trade you, if you don't mind, at the equal value coin. Just a normal.
No.
So
You
kind.
keep that if
The
you
people
are
of Glen.
if you are investigating this on behalf of Glenn and on behalf of the mayor, then I think you need this for your investigation. He came a couple of nights ago asking for Alden. I said I have no clue who you're talking about, sir. Especially if an Alden is from Green Shade, maybe you should check Green Shade out. And so he left. Now,
That very night?
well, he left the tavern.
Oh, okay,
I don't know if he. I don't know if he
see
left.
him again another night.
Didn't see him again. Now, the thing is, a few people have said that old Fenner was seen talking to him the night of his disappearance. Now, I'm putting two and two together because he looked like a not great individual.
Sure.
And Fenner and Thorn at times have been mixed up in things that probably they shouldn't have been doing.
So are they like cute bad boys?
Ooh, yeah. What are they
Like, was Lucia making out with Fenner the other night?
What?
Because, I mean, maybe she was.
Oh, get it, girl.
Well, I didn't want to say it. Yeah, so he left this. I didn't really get to talk to the stranger much.
Sure.
But that's kind of what I know.
Well, Talia, this has been great information.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And where are you? Where are you from?
I'm Jace. I'm from the Rose Citadel. I kind of show my cloak.
Wow.
Went to Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. That is impressive. I like to always know where people are from so I can put a face and it helps me remember people.
That's great.
Yep.
And it's been very helpful today. So thank you for doing that.
Yes.
Keep it up.
Absolutely.
All right. So we're gonna grab a table over here and discuss for a little bit. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And I hand Lucia the coin. Take a look at that.
Where did you find this?
This was given to Talia by the stranger.
Brilliant. What do I
Can we roll history?
Yeah.
And
Sure,
see
make
if
a
we
history check.
know.
Okay.
Assuming it have to be really high. That was so close.
That'll be a
11.
26.
26.
Oh, dang.
Ooh.
Did you get anything higher than a 26?
No, I got an 11.
I can't.
The coin.
I literally can't do
Yeah,
that.
I can't either.
The coin still doesn't look familiar.
Oh, okay.
Did I make it? The 26? Is it mine?
Is it my coin now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You invented it.
Perfect.
But interestingly enough, stars, moons, got to be some kind of connection there.
do agree with you.
Right, so-
But this does not look familiar to me at all in my studies. But do you think I can keep it?
Yes, she said we could keep it. So you hold on to that. We're going to wait a little bit longer until it gets dark to go investigate the circles and compare the stars with the charts. Okay, so we got a little time to kill here. I think Holden's over there talking to some farmers.
I've come to sit with you guys.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
so I did a
right.
history check.
I come over with like 2 Shirley temples on the rocks.
Yeah, I'm sure you're thirsty after all that adventure that you've been through so far.
Actually, I got this from my friend Lucia.
So, great. So does anybody know anything about green shade? Have you all ever heard of an Alden?
Do I know anything about green shade?
Yeah. Do I know anything about green
Yeah,
shade?
you can make a history check.
I feel like my family would have gone through it with 16.
10. That's it.
I would say what y'all would know about Green Shade is it's similar to Glen. It's small, not a big town. Other than that, like you've probably all stopped in Green Shade. There's nothing like crazy about it. There's like a little mine in it. There's it's just a normal there's a Buc-ee's in between the two.
So the coin was left by a stranger who was looking for the man in green shade, who we now know
It's Alden.
is Alden.
Alden,
His
correct.
name is Alden. And that man was also the one that talked to Fenner that night. He
That's some
disappeared.
people. Yeah, some
Some
people.
people say
stranger.
the
Okay.
stranger was
Stranger,
yeah.
not Alden.
Yeah, correct.
No one has seen this Alden character yet.
Correct. As y'all are talking, the lady that's like in the mid-30s, she stands up. She walks over to y'all's table, and she all she says is, "I heard you talking about Alden," and she hands you a piece of paper, a little piece of parchment that's folded. She hands it to you and walks out.
Snatch it up and look
Man,
at
you
it.
forgot your paper.
Yes, do that. Yes.
Did we recognize, like, would Dail or Holden recognize her? Like in passing, maybe, or
Yeah,
like type thing?
yeah.
Like probably recognize
Yes,
from town,
yes,
but
100%.
not.
I was gonna say, 'cause
yes.
that-
Okay.
that
You would know
couple
she's
didn't
from
say anything
town.
about her.
Okay.
All it says is check the cabin in the woods.
Ooh, scary.
Anonymous tip here. Not really anonymous. We just saw the lady. But
It's Barb.
so
tip's a
do we
tip.
know? Do you guys know what this is? Do you know a cabin in the woods? That's something. And we just have to search
I would say no.
the entire woods for one cabin. Well, maybe we'll see it on the way to the stones.
And so
Keep an eye out.
Holden gets up and Talia, do you know of a cabin in the woods?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
There are actually 3 cabins in the woods. They were all since I've been here. They've been run down, so they've been abandoned. But they're on in the woods a little bit. Why do you ask?
Well, if I was to make my way to one of these cabins, are they all centrally located together, or are they spread about?
2 of them are kind of bunched together, and one is a little further off.
Could you give me a map or direction of some kind to be able to reach these
Are any
cabins?
of them near the circles? Broken circle.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
If we could get a map or a direction of some kind to lead us there.
I'm not a great
It doesn't have to be.
cartographer.
It doesn't have to be great. It's just
but if you just
general-
go into the woods, actually, if you're going to the more to the north in the woods, is where you would go to the circle, and then if you go just kind of straight west out of town and really just walk straight into the woods, it's not far, maybe 10-minute walk into the woods. You'll
So
probably
northwest?
run into them.
Okay. Thank you.
Why do you ask?
We may have again just looking in all corners that we can for Fenner and checking things out. So
Good call.
I greatly appreciate the information,
Yes.
and we will check those out just to make sure that nothing nefarious is going on there.
Yes, I do believe perhaps maybe some of my teammates would like to stay somewhere like that, just a little bit closer to the circles.
I mean, you could.
Excellent,
In
thank you.
the cabin? In the cabins?
Yes.
I mean, they're very run down. I think part of the roofs are caved in.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, you definitely could.
Well, thank you.
I'm not normally doing this kind of work, but I don't know if I would give anything else away.
Yeah.
Thought I held it together pretty well.
I do believe that I tried to save us just now, but
Well, I
Yeah,
told her I was looking.
overshare over there.
She already knew we were looking for Fenner, and I told her that's what we were still
Got in
doing.
trouble, and then this guy's
And
over there
so-
telling everything.
now we're both very like, don't say anything.
Nobody's in trouble. Everything's fine.
I didn't say anything.
I think it was a good question.
Other than
we had
what
no
we've
leads
already
on how to
told
get
her.
to these cabins. Now we have a little direction.
Oh.
Okay.
And she didn't.
Okay.
She
But
didn't
hey.
know that we were looking for Fenner.
No idea.
Oh.
No,
Well, I
she-
do
she-
apologize.
yeah,
I wasn't
she
here
knew
for that
some
conversation. I
connection
assumed
there.
you
Yeah, I got
told
in
her
trouble.
that we were.
You didn't know.
Yes.
Again, no one got in trouble. Everybody's okay. We're all on a team
I'm
here.
obsessed with you wrangling us together.
Well, you know what they say: the fastest horse is still slow when the wind's too loud. So we every now and then you
Sound
have
of the
to
wind have to do with the speed of the horse.
let's head to those cabins, if you will.
Where do you seem to have a lot of sayings,
Been around for a long time,
right? But are you sure you got them all right?
and not all of us.
Some of them seem like
Not
you've
all
maybe
of us
mixed two
didn't go to
sayings.
college.
Right? No, I'm just
So-
these are interesting. Must be kind of local sayings. I haven't
Nope,
heard many
definitely
of these.
not.
Well,
Not
when,
even not
I've
a
never,
again,
I've
thing.
never heard any
I
of
have
those
been around for a
names.
long time, and I
Right.
have heard from a lot of people. Studied a lot, actually, as well. And
you-
so
And
some
you-
of these are from priests of Karis, and some of these are from priests of Udon.
Just
and
question the meaning of them
right.
sometimes.
Are
Some of them
you,
don't seem
You can
to-
question meaning if you'd like to, but you know what they say about the smallest pebble?
No, I don't know.
The smallest pebble can cause an avalanche if you throw it in the exact right spot. So let's go to those
That is
cabins.
bad. I
and,
like that one.
yeah.
That one makes sense.
I
thank you.
actually quite enjoy these.
Well, thank you.
Keep them up.
I will.
Do you want to start with the cabins or the
What is
circles?
our sky looking like?
Getting dark?
Yeah, I'd say it's dark
Okay.
now.
Oh, okay.
Get the circles.
I do believe we should head to the Broken Circle.
Let's take a look at those circles. See if and you got the notes from the tower.
Yes.
Let's see if we see any if these patterns are correct and if they tell us anything. Sound good?
Sounds fantastic.
Let's go.
Perfect. Let's go.
And that is it for this week's 20 Sides. Don't forget to tune in each week as Jace, Dail, Holden, and Lucia venture across Aberynth. Don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/20sides, where there are free options, $5 options, and $10 options to help support our podcast. Follow us on all the socials everywhere at 20 Sides Pod. And per usual, we couldn't do this without the atmospheric background tracks from Monument Studios and TabletopAudio.com. We will see you right here next week on 20 Sides.